Namaskar, welcome to the channel Anka Ananda Aharan, that is extracting happiness from the teaching learning process of mathematics. Happy Eid to all, at the same time happy Akshaya Tritiya to all. So today we are going to discuss about some of the aspects of applied linear algebra which will make a student of BTech to able to write, read, understand the topic independently. So before going to discuss about what is applied linear algebra, let us have a discussion about what it is. The basic aspects of linear algebra are mainly these things. Linear algebra is a part of mathematics and applied in every field of life. With the help of linear algebra, one can convert real-life problems into various models involving which several concepts can be simplified. One can visualize objects in higher dimensions to get more information. And mainly, it has applications in wide range of fields. That is, it is having application to differential equations, game developing, machine learning, and data mining, image processing, traffic controlling, electrical circuit problems, genetics, cryptography, and various economic model and several other fields. Also, with the help of linear transformation concept, one can study the properties of different entities in different spaces. Also, a complicated geometrical problem can be studied by converting it into a simple algebraic problem. Hence, linear algebra can be considered as a bridge between geometry and algebra. So, before going to discuss a lot about algebra, what are system of equations? Linear algebra deals with study of a system of equations and their solutions in different aspects. If we consider two or more linear equations having two or more variables together to represent a problem, then it is said to be a linear system of equation. Here is an example, and where this A is the coefficient matrix, this system of equation can be written as in matrix form Ax is equal to B, where A is this coefficient matrix, X is the vector, solution vector, and B is the RHS vector. This is right hand side vector or non-homogeneous vector. And the above system, observe here, in this system, I can take the vector A and its coefficients to get this system of equation. So here the first column is the coefficient of x1, second column is the coefficient of x2, and so on. Nth column is the coefficient of xn to give rise to the right hand side vector. So this system of equation is having a solution if the B vector, right hand side B vector, can be written as a linear combination of columns of these columns. That is, columns, if I can write my B vector as a linear combination of columns of coefficient matrix, then the system of equation is having solution, and vice versa. That is, if it is having a solution, then B can always be written as a linear combination of column of A, because whenever B can be written in the form of a linear combination, I will have x1 value, x2 value, x3 value. That means I will have solution. Whenever I am having x1, x2 value satisfying the linear combination concept, that means I have the unknown variables known to me. Hence, it has solution. What do we mean by a solution? Any set of variables or X vector satisfying these conditions is said to be a solution of this system of equation. Now consider the system of equation a11x1, a12x2 is equal to b1, a21x1 plus a22x2 is equal to b2. This system of equation is singular if the ratio between the coefficient of x1 is equal to ratio between the coefficient of x2. Otherwise, it is said to be non-singular. That is, if a11 by a21 is equal to a12 by a22, then it is singular. Otherwise, it is non-singular. In case of non-singular system of equation, it has unique solution. Now, these are the conditions. If the coefficient of x1 ratio is not equal to coefficient of x2 ratio, then it has unique solution. If the coefficients are same, but it is not equal to the ratio between their coefficient, the RHS vector component, then it has no solution. Here, if all these three are same, then it has infinitely many solutions. Now, let us consider this. Here, observe here, what is the system of equation here we have considered? It is x plus 2y is equal to 3, 4x plus 5y is equal to 6. Now you observe the coefficient of x ratio is 1 by 4, coefficient of y ratio is 2 by 5. That means they are not same, hence the system of equation has unique solution or one solution. How to get it? Plot this straight line, that is x plus 2y is equal to 3. Plot the straight line 4x plus 5y is equal to 6. We will have a common point, and that point is having coordinates minus 1, 2. That is, the first coordinate is minus 1, which is value of x. Second coordinate is 2, which is our y. It is the case of one solution. Here, two straight lines plotted intersect each other at one point. Next is parallel case. So here what happens? They are having same intercepts. That is, observe here the coefficient of xy ratio is, xx ratio is 1 by 4. Second coefficient of y in both equation ratio is 2 by 8. So 1 by 4 is equal to 2 by 8. But the value is not same as 3 by 6. Hence, it has no solution. Similarly, when the coefficients of x 1, 4, here coefficient of y 2, 8, and RHS vector ratio coefficient 3, 12, all of them are in one ratio. That is, first equation into 4 is the second equation. Hence, both the straight line represented here represents the same straight line. That means every point on this straight line is a solution. That means every point on this straight line satisfy both the equation, because both equations are not different from each other. So here infinitely many solutions exist. So now the question is, let us come to our point. Consider this equation. 2x plus 3y is 2x minus y is equal to 1, and x plus y is equal to 5. So here this system of equation can be solved by two different methods. One is row picture method. This is row picture method. Another is column picture method. What I have to do in case of row picture method? First, I will write this, I will plot this straight line as a straight line. So this is one first row of the matrix I am considering. If I will write the augment matrix, how it will look? It is 2, minus 1, 1, x মানে 1, 1, 5. So this is the augment matrix. Here, the first row is representing this equation. Second row is representing this equation. It is my line 1. It is my line 2. I will plot it. So this is my line 1 and this is my line 2. We have plotted it. Now we can observe that there exists a common point which is x and y, that is which satisfies both the straight lines. So that common point is the solution. Here unique solution exists. If two lines intersect each other at one point, it has unique solution. If two parallel lines we are getting, it has no solution. If two coincident lines we are getting, then every point on the straight line is a solution. So this is the case of row picture method. So here what we have to do, we have to plot the straight lines, this is straight line and this straight line. So how to plot it? To plot a straight line, put x variable is equal to 0, get y variable, put y variable is equal to 0, get x variable. So 2 points you will get, join them, you will get your straight line. Similarly, in this case also, x plus y, put x equal to 0, y is equal to 5, y is equal to 0, x equal to 5, join these 2 points. So I have this point and I have this point. If I am joining them, I'll get my straight line. So I have plotted both the straight lines. I am getting the common point. That is, I am getting the solution. It is all about row picture method. Here, because the matrix which I am considering, its row vectors are considered. So first I am considering this row, then I am considering this row. So that's why this method name of this method is row picture method. Next is column picture method. So here what is the equation? Equation is 2x minus y is equal to 1, x plus y is equal to 5. Let us do it. So here what we have to do? In this case, column picture method, what we have to do? We have to write the system of equation as column form. That is, what's the given system of equation? 2x minus y is equal to 1, x plus y is equal to 5. First, I have to write it in the form of column form. What is it? 2x, it is my one column. Then into x, my plus minus 1, 1, coefficient of y. I have made another vector. It is y is equal to RHS vector 5. This I have done. Okay, now what I have to do? Listen carefully, you will understand it thoroughly. So what I have to do? I have to plot this vector v1, join it with origin and extend it. Similarly, I will plot this vector v2, join it with origin and extend it. Then I will plot this vector v3. I will not join it. Okay, so what we will do? Let us study. So first I have plotted this point. That means in the coordinate system, observe here this diagram. From the diagram, first I am plotting, what a color, dark color. So first I will plot, observe here, to one point, this coordinate, this point. I have joined with origin and extended it. Then I will plot this point, this vector, this is my V1. Then I will plot this point -1, 1. I will join it with origin and extend it. Okay. So how to do? We have done it. Then what we will do? From this point V3, I will plot the point V3. But from the point V3, I will draw two straight lines parallel to V1 and parallel to V2. So if I am drawing a straight line, this is my V2, this is V1. Okay. So from 1, 5, I will draw a straight line parallel to V2. And this point of intersection I will note. Okay, so what is the point of intersection? 4, 2. Its name I will give as V4. Similarly, I will draw a straight line parallel to V1 from 1, 5, V3. V3 पॉइंट से पैरेलल, किसको पैरेलल? V1 को पैरेलल एक स्ट्रेट लाइन में ड्रॉ करूंगी. वो V3 V2 वाला वेक्टर को जो पॉइंट में इंटरसेक्ट करता है उसका नाम मैं दूंगी V5. ओके. So V1, along the direction of V1 I got my V4. Along the direction of V2 I got my point V5. Now there will be some relation. Naturally they are scalar multiple of each other. If they are represented on a same straight line, that means the vectors are scalar multiple of each other. So here what we will do, we will note these 2 points. So what I have done, V1 into some scalar x V1 is equal to, I will get my V4. So from which I'll get my x. In this case, what I got? What is my V1? It is 2, 1 into 2 is equal to 4, 2. Now you tell me what is my x. This implies x is equal to 2. Similarly, what about the other case? V2 into y is equal to V5. Then what about my relation? This implies it will give me y. So in this equation what it is? -1, 1 into y is equal to -3, 3. So what about y? This implies y is equal to 3. So x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. This is all about column picture method. I hope you have understood. With this, we will close this video. In the next video, we will do few more problems of the exercise. Thank you for your patience listening.